welcoming Mia Foster White, the shot, Mia Foster White.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Certainly we all know what season it is. It is only our topic for this evening. It is certainly winter. We also know this because it is very blustery outside these days. But I'm not here to talk about winter. I'm actually here to talk about another season that happens during winter, and that is the flu season. And in January and February, the flu kicks into high gear. And it's every year that I think about whether or not to get or not to get a flu shot. And it happens that the past 5 years, I have always gotten the flu. But for some reason, I'm still too scared to get the flu shot. But luckily, I have not had any flu-like symptoms yet this year. And what do they say? Knock on wood. Whatever that means, because I am more of a conspiracy theorist more than someone that is superstitious. And so I really wonder why so many people push us to get the flu shot. To me, it's somewhat maybe government propaganda. I think they just want our money for the vaccination, or they're really secretly trying to poison us all somehow. But according to the Center for Disease and Control, better known as the CDC, they say that approximately 36,000 people die of the flu each year. Now, people who die from the flu normally die because they already had some other illness or because they have a weakened immune system already. And then the people that die, 90% of those people are already over the age of 65, which for right now makes me feel a little comfortable that I do have a few years before I really need to break down and get the flu shot. But what exactly is the flu? The flu is short for influenza, which is an extremely contagious respiratory illness. And it's very contagious because it can spread from within 6 feet away, and it can last on surfaces for up to 8 hours. Now, if you're one of the lucky souls who has never had the flu, it is quite obvious that you have the flu and not a common cold, because the flu is much, much worse than a cold. You may have a fever over 100 degrees, you may have a cough or sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, you may have chills or suffer from fatigue, and the telltale sign for me is the headaches and the awful body aches that you experience during the flu. So perhaps these are the reasons why they push you to get the flu shot so badly. Because after all, there are people who can die from the flu, and the flu can last from as short as 3 to 4 days to as long as 2 weeks. So what is the flu shot exactly? It is a vaccine, and it's made of 3 strains of influenza virus that researchers suspect will be the most effective in the next, most active within the next flu season. According to the CDC, it's actually 60% effective, and that it usually works within young, healthy people. Personally, I don't feel like that is a strong enough odds for me to go get a shot. So here come the conspiracy theorists. And what do they say about the flu shot? Flat out, it does not work. They say trying to guess what strain to vaccinate against each season is nothing better than a guessing game. Also, it contains many harmful chemicals. As you check with the CDC, it'll tell you what chemicals are within the flu shot. In fact, there are so many, I don't have time to tell you about them all tonight, but I'll go over a few of them. For example, there's formaldehyde within the flu shot, which is flammable and is used for building materials. Then there's also mercury, which is a heavy metal known to be hazardous to human health. Then there's also ammonium sulfate, which is a substance commonly added to pesticides. If that's not enough, there's also possible side effects. You can have a side effect of just soreness or redness where they put the shot in. Also, some people, especially children, are known to get slight flu-like symptoms once they get the injection, such as itchy eyes, cough, fever, aches, headaches, itching, and fatigue. And then there's also even a study performed by a Dr. Hugh Gutenberg, who says if you get the shot every year, 3 to 5 years in a row, your likelihood of getting Alzheimer's increases tenfold. Now, whether or not you agree with the conspiracy theorists or not, I prefer to just use a natural method to try to prevent myself from getting the flu in the future. And so I did a Google search, and I landed on someone's blog, which she named herself as the Wellness Mama. And she says that you need to do certain things to help you prevent yourself from getting the flu, or to get over the flu a lot quicker. For example, you need to keep yourself hydrated by drinking plenty of water. You should also consume a lot of vitamin C. You can try drinking organic apple cider vinegar, and also get plenty of rest. So everyone here, you have two choices. Either one, you can get the shot with all its poisons and toxins, or you can strengthen your immune system and prevent yourself from getting the flu altogether. The choice is yours.